guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Here is Willow. Look how big she's gotten. She's now about 6 months old. She's purring very loudly and she's gotten so big. I am going to be making paper. I have never made it before, but it's something I've always wanted to do, so I'm really excited. I have all the materials, so I'm going to be doing it gradually over the next couple days. I might soak the paper in that tonight and then start it tomorrow, but I'll show you what I've got so far anyway. Look at all that mess. I've just sprawled all my journal and art stuff everywhere. I will clean it up, so it's okay. So I have these two frames here, photo frames, and two other frames that are just slightly larger, and I got them just from the secondhand shop. They were, I think, $2 each. And basically what you need to do, that's Willow playing with the tripod, and basically what you need to do is remove all the glass and the backing so that you're just left with the frame, and put fly wire or mesh type stuff in one and leave the other just the frame. So one's to strain the water and the pulp and everything, and then the other's just to kind of keep the shape. So I'm gonna remove the glass out of my frames. These ones match really well, and these ones are kind of mix and match. But yeah, I'm gonna remove the glass and everything and put together my frames. I think I singed my hair. Hi loves, welcome to my channel, welcome if you're new. It's Cass. Please subscribe, comment, and all those fun things, because I really want to get monetized one day, but I feel like I've blown my chances of that ever happening because I have no niche. So my videos are very random, and yeah, people just leave. Please don't leave. Today's video is once again another very random one. I made paper. It is something I've always wanted to do, and I finally did it. It was actually so strenuous and tiring. My back was aching the day after, and even a little bit yesterday as well. I did it on Friday and today's Tuesday. So for the weekend I was recovering from making paper. But I'll show you guys what it ended up coming out like. It came out like this. And some of it I put in little dried plants from rose petals and that. This one's probably my favorite. I love how it's got the little dried fern thing there. Yeah, I'm really happy with how they turned out. Some of it's quite thick, and at the time while I was making the paper I thought thickness was better, but then it was after it dried I realized the thin is better, because the thickness can not snap, but it's just not as flexible and it can break easier. So the thinner pieces turned out better, like this piece. Very flexible and thin compared to this piece. Very rigid. Feels cool though. You would have seen the video. If I haven't inserted it yet, I'll insert it very soon.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
That video captures it closer, and then there'll be a little bit of a video. There'll be two videos. There was a second video, but I accidentally deleted it. There was one kind of just recording me from a distance, step by step what I was doing, but I accidentally deleted that one, and to make sure there was enough storage on my phone, I like deleted my deleted items, so it is gone. Firstly, to make paper, you need a dapple and mold. Dapple and you need a frame with fly wire attached to it. These look really gross, by the way. I did wash them, but they just look really gross. I kind of wish that I washed them better for the purpose of this video, but you know, let's just ignore it. It's literally just paper and dried paper and water, but it looks like mold. But it's just dried paper and water, I promise. So it looks so bad on camera, it looks even worse. So I got an old fly screen from my sister, and I got these two old photo frames. I staple gunned it, and I'm thinking I should have like gunned it down from the front, because I just staple gunned it at the back, and then all this paper stuff got like wedged under there and I can't get it out. And if I try to like force my weight in, I'm worried it'll stretch out the mesh. So I think I'm just kind of stuck with a gross looking frame, though I know I probably could have cleaned that a lot nicer. So I got these two frames, and basically I put them together like this, drained the sludged watered paper, and then like you sponge it out and that's your paper. So this like gets the paper, and this like shapes the paper. Yeah, and then literally the exact same thing but with a smaller frame, just so that I had two sizes. And these frames I actually just got from secondhand shop. These ones were like $2 each, and I think this one was like $1 or $2 because it was actually broken at the back, and the other one was like $2, so they're really cheap. This one had like a coating, like a fake wood veneer type thing, and it's like separated and like started to lift from the water, but it still does the job fine. Once again, I stapled along the side, so a lot of like paper got in there, but that's fine. And you just do the same thing. So two sizes. The smaller one I think was easier because the sponge I was using as well to drain the water like fit perfectly in one half of this, so it was easy to drain the water. But I'm really happy that they both turned out good. What else? I started to kind of like experiment with what I could make with the paper, and I made some little fairy books. So I used the thick one as a book cover, so it actually is like hardcover, and then the thinner paper for the pages. It's got like craft glue, and it's got like these two little stitches here as well, so it actually does open and close like a real book. People can write in it. I was really happy with how they turned out. Basically I crafted the little books and then used watercolor paints to put the designs. So these two I did trees, and this one I did kind of like just a little bit of scenery. Like I did some water and like bushland and mountains, the sun, clouds. So it's just kind of going with it a little bit more, and some of them as well I've left the strings, like the cord, loose at the end. And this one as well I used a much thinner sheet, so the pages are a lot more flexible, but the book itself is a little bit smaller, like a little bit thinner than the others. But I'm really happy with how they turned out, and I took some really nice photos with them, and I put them up on my Etsy shop. So I got like little glass jars and put some of the things that I would usually put with my journals, like fine glitter and like little genuine crystals and little metal keys and that, put it all together, got some nice photos, put it up on Etsy. Hopefully someone's into that. It's just different to what my normal stuff on Etsy is. Usually I just make journals, but because that paper is so hard to make, I wasn't game to just make like whole journal or lots of journals out of that paper. So I did a small one to trial it, and I really liked it, so I kept making them, and that's how we got this little library. I would have made more paper, but my blender died. So I got an old blender from those pages, like Buy Sell Nothing pages. Like people can put a call out on the page for things that they're getting rid of, or if somebody needs something. So I put a call out on a Buy Sell Nothing page asking if anybody had an old blender that they're not using, because I was going to be using it just for craft and not for food or anything like that. It was just if somebody had an old one that they didn't want anymore. Otherwise I planned on buying one from a secondhand shop if they had one. And yeah, a lady had an old one that she wasn't using anymore. She didn't want it, so she gave it to me, and it was working really well, and then it just died. So I couldn't make more paper, but it got me 35 sheets in general, and I was out there for like a full day. So, my eye. I love how it turned out. Another thing like I would love to do is I'd love to make like a little like tarot set out of this kind of paper. I just have to work out how to seal it. I probably use like a type of Mod Podge or something. I think that would be really cool. So I'll use some of this like journals and that. I might make like a couple little cards just to kind of see how it goes, how it holds up. But just doing like the little watercolor paintings on these, they're very like basic, but it was very easy to paint on this paper as well, and I'm really happy with how it dried and everything. And yeah, so that's how my paper making experience went. I hope you liked it. And also, this channel is very random, so like if there's particular things that you want to see, type of content that you're into or that you'd like from me, please comment and let me know, because I want this channel to be like for you, like not just because I want to, but or because I feel like it's what people want, but because I know that they want it. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.